try to make it look like I'm comfortable in the skin out.
What is going on, bro? Welcome to the video. Let's go inside quick because there's something I need to get off my chest. So a few nights ago, I was having trouble falling asleep. So I opened up YouTube and started watching Kanye West performances. Typical David, I know. And one video I stumbled upon was 2014 in Sydney, Australia, performing Runaway. And it's funny because this was part of the Yeezus tour that I went to in Boston. It was the best show of my life. But whenever he performs Runaway live, he adds like an outro to the end of it where he's singing and talking a little bit from his heart. And I started to tear up. I started to choke up a little bit because this man who's a superstar with maybe 100,000 people in front of him, he's just having this insanely authentic moment where he's not reciting a song, he's just like speaking what's coming to him. And he starts to talk about how he feels this really deep responsibility for his music and to his listeners, and how he takes that seriously, and how he really strives to innovate, not imitate.
To innovate and not imitate. To demonstrate that all limits is fake.
And it made me start to contemplate my relationship with you and with YouTube. And then the next day happened to be the Alpha Land's grand opening, and I met hundreds of y'all from Beast Nation in person, and it was so humbling. And a lot of you mentioned how my videos have had an impact on your life, and that reminded me like that I have a responsibility, and that there's real people watching these videos, and that I need to take that seriously, because over the past year or two, as I've started these businesses up, they've become priorities, and sometimes they distract me from YouTube, if I'm being honest. I've also made so many videos now that it can feel a little bit routine sometimes, and not to mention my views have decreased over the past 6 months. Like that, that's not a secret. And I feel like I felt a little bit of resentment and bitterness towards YouTube, not towards my viewers, but towards YouTube. And it's maybe detached me a little bit emotionally. And even though I still pour my heart into every video, and I think the production quality is as high as ever, I feel like they've been missing a little bit of that X factor that got me here. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm sorry, and that I'll be better. If Kanye West, the greatest artist of all time, can still bring this level of rawness and intimacy to his shows, I need to feel that responsibility and take it very seriously, that there's people watching these videos. And I've come up with 3 rules for myself to implement. The first one is to make sure that I'm innovating, not imitating. I used to always have like a moment of inspiration that would, lead me to planning out the next video. Now sometimes it's a day of filming and I haven't really thought about it, so I'm scrolling through YouTube looking at other channels to see what video ideas I could kind of make my own. No more of that. 2, I need to have more raw, intimate talks like this that are unscripted, because I feel like that's where the realness comes through. And 3, before I click record, I need to ask myself, does this video reflect that responsibility, and will this have a positive impact on the people who take the time to watch this? I hope that all made some type of sense. Thank you for clicking on this video today. Thank you for every moment, every second that you've spent watching a How to Beast video. It means the world to me. And enjoy the rest of this video. Headed to the dentist because, well, y'all know about 2 or 3 months ago, I got the gap removed, right? I got my teeth fixed, and overall, I've been extremely happy. Not only do I love my smile now, not only am I more confident, posing for photos, smiling, but they feel completely normal after that, like, first week of recovery. Like, they feel like my normal teeth. That being said, there's definitely been a lot of comments, some of them positive, thank you guys, some of them not so positive, so I quickly wanted to address that. Some people have commented that they look super white, and that was kind of the idea. I want to have white teeth. I think the problem is that when you compare them to my lower teeth, that's when you notice like the difference, right? Because these are my normal teeth that aren't even that white, and I've been drinking more cappuccinos lately, which doesn't help. So that contrast makes the upper teeth stand out more and look even more white. I've started whitening them, so they're not as bad now as they were maybe like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. But I chose to go with a pretty white shade for my veneers, whiter than most people go with, because I'm on camera a lot and I thought that was the right decision. Maybe if I could have done it again, I would have gone a little bit less white. And I know the dentist told me like 75% of people only get the tops done because whitening the bottoms evens it out. So I'm gonna continue whitening it, hoping that fixes it. And if it doesn't, there's always the option to get veneers for like the front of my bottom teeth as well. Now, the other thing people have said is they look a little bit big, and I think a lot of that is because how white they are compared to the bottom. Again, they just stand out more, you notice them more. That being said, I would agree they're like a little bit overstated. I'd rather them look a little bit more like subliminal, if that makes sense. So we're actually going to the cosmetic dentist of Austin today where I got it done. Super dope people, and they're gonna take care of me. They're like, yo, that's not even a problem. Come in, we'll shave them down to the desired length. We got you. And just like that, teeth gains, bro. I'm just gonna talk normally so you guys get a feel for them. But they trimmed a little bit off of the main front 2 teeth. They trimmed those down a little bit. I think the problem was those were too long, and then they just took a little bit off of the other ones around there. And now I'll show you a little more up close. I think it's a better, more natural look. Like those front 2 are too prominent.
I see a huge difference. I like them. I think they're the perfect length.
Big shout out to the cosmetic dentist of Austin right there. Not only did they make the initial smile makeover and getting my veneers is so quick and streamlined, but like today, I hit them up 2 days ago and they were like, oh yeah, come in this week. Took care of me today. They actually have this last time you pay policy, so you know, even if tomorrow I took a knee in the face in Muay Thai or ate a taco full of rocks by accident, I could do that if I had the right hot sauce on there. And I lost a tooth, like they would take care of me. True professionals. And the funny thing is that after I mentioned them in the last video, they told me that some of y'all from Beast Nation actually came through. Last time I was in for a checkup, I met Rico, who flew in town from Atlanta. Shout out Rico. He was getting his smile done, which is super cool. And just in case any of you watching are not happy with your smile and you're considering doing something like this, I'll leave their information in the description box. Also, I talked to them, and if you mention that Beast referred you or David referred you, they'll give you $2,000 off your procedure, which is pretty dope. Nothing quite like a gym in January, 6 o'clock, 6:12 p.m. Packed house. What? We're on a new workout program though. We're on the 8-week shred program, so it's full body. I'm running it 2 on, 1 rest day, 2 on, 1 off. Whole lot of supersets.
Trying to get shredded.
Man, we ain't trying. You either do it or you don't. We're getting shredded.
Yeah.
Bruh. Dumbbell lunges should be illegal in all 50 states. Gains, bro.
100 pounds.
Workout complete. So I've been cutting for almost 2 weeks now. Current physique update right here. Definitely feeling a lot leaner in the stomach area. That being said, I'm starting to feel a little deflated and smaller, like the shoulders and arms. But that's like, you got to expect that, man. When you start cutting, you reduce the calories, you reduce the carbs, your muscles are gonna deflate a little bit because your glycogen stores are gonna empty out. Just know this ahead of time. Like, it's okay to look a little bit smaller because once you end the cut, when you switch to maintaining or bulking, you're gonna fill back up, but you're still gonna look lean. And it's gonna be that good combination. And reminder, today is the final day to sign up for the 8-week shred challenge. We're gonna be competing to see who can pull off the best fat loss transformation over the next 60 days. At the end, we're gonna pick 5 winners to receive over $1,500 prizes. The challenge all takes place inside the Beastly app, the most powerful all-in-one fitness app in the whole world. Just click the link down in the description or go to beastlyapp.com to start your free 14-day trial and enter the Shred Challenge now. Let's see how good I did on this burger, bro. Ooh, look at that. Cheesy bacon inside, maybe slightly overcooked, but still juicy. Got some light mayonnaise on the side. We're gonna mix that with a bunch of torchy sauce. Call this torchies aioli, taco aioli. And that is what I call Chef David. We got some broccoli, some sweet potato fries.
Mine's not that bad looking either.
She got the lean ground beef. I had enough calories left today for the little bit juicy ground beef and a little gainer shake. Gonna enjoy this and check out the new Matrix movie on HBO Max. I've heard very mixed things. I'm a huge fan of Matrix 1. 2 and 3 are good, I like them, but there's a lot of that like that machine fighting. I prefer when it's like in the real world, or I guess not the opposite of the real world. I prefer when it's in the Matrix, like our real world. Are we living in the Matrix?
I didn't know there was 2 and 3.
We just watched the recap.
I thought the recap was that was all that happened in the first one.
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams. Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
6 out of 10.
6.
I just feel like I like aspects of it. I thought they did really good, but like I don't know. I feel like they lost the Matrix aspect.
The Matrix.
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 I'm tired. Do you tell them what time it is?
What time it is? 7.5 out of 10. Lost a little bit of the Matrix magic. I think I agree, but I still enjoyed it. It doesn't live up to the original, but I still enjoyed it. By the way, these are my calories for the day. On point with the calories, but definitely low on the protein, which is not ideal. Not ideal, but also not a big deal. Just one day. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. Thank you for watching, bro. Give it a thumbs up. If you happen to be new to the channel, welcome. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, because I drop 2 new videos every single week, and that will not stop. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.